What's up, family? I'm Drew. This is Addict Space, where we talk anything addiction. So, I went to the store today, 3 minutes up the road, walking, and I must have been asked 3 different times, hey man, you want this? Try this. Try that. Try this. I have never been offered drugs when I was using. Free. But now that you're clean, people want to, get you started again. It's insanity. I had a guy stop by the house yesterday, and his goal was to borrow $2.50. But he pulls a pill of dope out and asks me, do I want some? Well, no, I'm clean. Why would you even offer that to me? It makes no sense to me where other people's heads are in addiction. It's crazy. So you're supposed to be my friend, but you just brought dope over for me to get high, yet I'm struggling at 67 days clean. I mean, it's insane. Well, 66 then. And this is the crazy part. The dope was in a clear pill, and it looked like strawberries and cream. It was pink with with white powder in it. What are y'all using? What is this? I mean, I shot dope for 16 years. I've never seen anything like that. Ever. I get lost in the insanity of drug use. I do. I think the only time I see these type of things, it's always centered around a drug or getting high or somebody being high. No one has ever walked to my doorstep and offered me drugs when I'm sitting there geeking for another hit of coke. If I'm ill from dope, no one's ever been like, "Yo, hey, you need something?" Never. It doesn't happen like that. But now, again, I'm clean, so here we go. Let's just give me all the free drugs in the world. I just don't understand. I don't. I'm trying everything in my power on a daily basis to maintain sobriety, and I got people trying to give me free drugs. Good thing my girlfriend wasn't awake. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. She's clean too. We're both on the same track. I wanted to just briefly tell you all a little bit about, when I was younger. My father was an alcoholic, a drunk. And I can remember when I was a kid, I have a brother 2 years older than me, and, whenever my father came home drunk, I don't know what it was, but he would find something wrong with me and abuse me physically. He never did it to my brother like that. It always seemed to be me. And, throughout my life, I've dealt with, you're depressed, or you have feelings about your father and the abuse. Well, no, I really don't think that I ever did a drug because my father abused me. I don't think that I was doing the things I was doing because my father was abusive to me. I don't feel like that. I feel like I did drugs because they made me feel good. You know what I mean? That's the part that a lot of people don't get. There may not be a reason why I chose to get high. I mean, I'm sure I gave myself the reason, but there may not be a reason in my past that makes me an addict. It can't simply just be because it makes me feel good. Okay. Well, I stayed clean for a long time, and my father just died in 2021. He was diagnosed December 23rd with stage 4 lung and brain cancer. December 23rd, he was diagnosed. He died January 21st. So it was less than a month from the time he found out to the time he passed. Now, my father and I were in good standing as, father-son. Him and I have been close for the past 8 years. I guess he said all he had to say. I don't, it didn't. I forgave him for what he did. Again, like I said, that's not why my life was messed up. It's what, I forgave him. I guess, we just got back together as father and son, and he was good to me the past 8 years, but no one else did. It was only me. And I hated my father from the time I was a child up until 8 years before he died. And I don't understand. Well, he had stopped drinking, and I do understand. He had stopped drinking. If he was still drinking, him and I wouldn't have been talking. So my father's there for me for anything I needed. I miss him to this day, which is crazy because, again, I hated him. Nobody helped with his funeral. Nobody helped. My brother didn't come. My brother lives in Georgia. My brother never showed up to help, sell his stuff, get rid of his stuff, pay for, this, pay for that. I did it all. And my father, I sat next to my father in the hospital. And, a man that you think is supposed to be real big, tough, you look up to your whole life, like, even if he's bad, I still looked up to him. And he was reduced to 180 pounds, maybe. And all he said on his deathbed was, I want more time. I want to sit on the back porch, drink some coffee, and watch the birds. I just want more time. And as I'm sitting next to him, willing to do anything I can, I can't give you more time. There's nothing I can do but be next to you through all this. And I watched my father for the remainder of his life die. It was sad. And 3 months after he died, I relapsed. I played poker. I played a lot of poker, 6-7 days a week. When the casinos closed for COVID, 2 weeks after that, with my father passing and just a lot going on, I relapsed, smoking crack. And, my father told me, when he dies, just he wanted to be blessed so he could go to heaven, And COVID was there, so getting my father blessed was really tough. And he just got blessed probably a month and a half ago at his mother's funeral. His mother just died, and she was 96 years old. And I just kept thinking, was my father sitting in a waiting room up there, like, waiting to get into heaven until I blessed his ashes through? Or, did he make it? Did he make it or did I make him wait, 3 more years? It was funny. I'm sorry. But, that's, my father and me. I did ask my brother if you knew, because my brother did come up in December for Christmas for the whole family from Georgia. And I did ask him, if you knew Dad was going to die January 21st, would you have stayed or come back? And my brother said no. It's a tough question, it's a tough answer. But he said no. Anyway, enough about my father. I just wanted to give you a little bit about my childhood. Abuse, and then attention deficit disorder, depression, all these things. Here, take pills, take pills, take pills. So I've been eating pills my whole life. Now, finally, I'm like, I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed, and I'm not. I don't have running attention. I don't need pills. Let me fix me. Let me try me out for once. And that's where we're at right now. I'm trying me as me. I'm trying to live me as me, life on life terms. So, and again, at the beginning, I called you a family because this is helping me so much more than my family does. So, I'd rather call you all family. Please like, share, subscribe. I would love to just have a Winnebago or a tour bus that I could drive around the country with, and just enjoy sobriety and the states I've never seen. No, I'm just kidding. Like, share, subscribe, comments, please. More than happy. See y'all tomorrow.